On this 16-acre piece of land in Limuru, Elizabeth Thande watches her flower produce with delight.
We start production in end of September, beginning of October, because we target the market on the other end.
Elizabeth has been growing the summer flower variety for export since 2004.
Our main markets are in Europe, mostly in Netherlands and Germany. We have a small market in Dubai where we sell these tuberose.
But it has not been a smooth sailing for Elizabeth, as she has to bear stiff competition from European countries which offer their farmers farm subsidies. An agricultural subsidy refers to a financial assistance provided by the government to farmers to keep the price of a product or service low. And this has been elusive for many small-scale farmers here in Africa like Elizabeth.
The prices of flowers vary. We could sell a stem at 10 cents. That is 10 cents euro, not 10 cents Kenya money. Or even it would go up to 20 cents depending on the time of the period.
As a result, Elizabeth has to contend with the harsh competitive environment.
And that's why we cannot sell our flowers during the off-season. The market is still open, but we can't sell our flowers during the off-season. And the off-season comes from June to end of September, almost even beginning of September.
Concerns are now emerging over the continued trend by European countries to use support mechanisms for its farmers, with the practice hurting horticultural producers from Africa.
We are competing with people who have been given subsidy by their government, and you know, their environment, their growing environments are very conducive.
But according to experts, the issue of subsidies is a double-edged sword that requires a serious balancing act.
For example, the private sector players, if we are to subsidize fertilizer, then what happens to the private sector players who are coming in on board as fertilizer suppliers? So it needs to be done with a lot of caution. It needs to, an assessment needs to be carried out to know at what level, what can we subsidize and at what level.
This is one of the issues that will be hotly debated over the next 4 days. What remains to be seen is whether what will be agreed around agricultural subsidies will help lift farmers, such as Elizabeth, a notch higher into prosperity. Denis Otieno, Monday Special.